Place your bets at GG.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at GG.bet.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Star Ladder, and welcome back to the StarSeries and I-League EU Closed Qualifier. We're into our second map in the series between Winstrike and GoodJob, the opening matchup between Winstrike and GoodJob of Group A. My name is Switchblade J. I've been your commentator for our first map, Inferno. Our second map is Cash, as picked by GoodJob. Winstrike kind of getting a little bit hairy in the early part of the matchup. Didn't really win out their CT side. Things did start to fall apart, but they managed to make an epic comeback straight into overtime and took the map back away. And GoodJob will now have to resort to their own map victory to turn this around. Both teams have a pretty good win rate on this map. GoodJob slightly better than the Winstrike boys. Ever so slightly, as in like a couple maps difference. They certainly have been able to take on some pretty decent talent and win out on it for the Winstrike guys. So, and like the Pride, Hollywood, Pompa, even facing up against NTC, Euronics, having a pretty decent fight against those guys. So I'm not going to count them out of this map. This could very easily be a 2-0, but I'm hoping that this map will at least be as close as our first map was. It was 19 to 17, I think it was, yeah, because GoodJob almost got the second overtime. A very, very close affair. GoodJob will be winning their knife round. They're going to just choose to switch over to CT side, which is quite interesting, actually, because the majority of the rounds they win are on the T side. Obviously, Cash quite T-sided. GoodJob are going to be feeling a bit more at home on the defensive. Makes sense. Again, you know, familiarity is always the best course of action. Most maps are CT-sided, so doesn't surprise me that a team would want to go ahead and stick on CT side for the sake of just familiarity. So, Winstrike on the T side will buy into the double flash and smoke for waterfalls. Initially looking like they're setting up towards that standard cross smoke and flash execution in towards A. GoodJob with the double double flash on Coffee. And the defuse kit for him as well. He's playing in Z, ready to rotate, and they have a sneaky suspicion that this is the play that they're going for. Pushed up, aggressive, ready to backstab if necessary, and the rotations incoming with shots coming in on towards the smoke cross. So I'm going to catch a headshot on the likes of Boomwitch, but they won't be able to do so. Boomwitch going to quickly get the bomb down instead. Now GoodJob up for the retake. Dobry doesn't see the boosted player at quad, actually. Completely blind towards that fact. Winstrike are going to be able to remain there. Jumqua just waiting, watching, tapping. Now gives away his position. Now there's two players back behind quad. Boomwitch takes down Finex quickly, opening things up. First blood drawn for Winstrike, but Zed and Box quickly turn things back around. Boomwitch has got 4 headshots. Never mind. Sit down, boys. And Zed, sad Zed, just left to try and pick up the pieces. He gets 2 headshots of his own. He's on a 3K up against Belina. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. A little bit too far ticked down, and Boomwich's 3K is going to be the more impactful as Winstrike win their first T-side round in very dramatic fashion as well. Wow, oh wow. That is not a great start for GoodJob. Especially considering they're working off the momentum that they don't have, the momentum that they got kind of taking the wind out of their sails in map 1. And now down to not a whole lot. Of course, it's only early days. We're looking towards that rifle round more than anything else if we are GoodJob. Winstrike, AKs, UMPs, MP7 out for Jimqua as well. And the Mac 10 on kick is going to be the T side setup. Going in towards B. Quick smoke for the tree cross. The T side will make their way in. Finex has got to seize that up close. This could get dangerous if they don't check him. And yeah, he burns alive out of the hands of Jumquat. Again, damage done, which could be open for SandZ to take a hold of. Does get the first frag on Kick, but doesn't go any further than that. Boomich will take him down. Coffee trying to shut out anybody that might be towards the vents. The bomb gonna get planted on B. Coffee spamming his way on through, trying to get Melina down, but Melina stays alive. AK in hand and all. 4-on-3 situation. Re-smoking down the tree cross. Just gonna suppress GoodJob for as long as they can. This allowed them to get any of these frags. This allowed them to take away any of the AKs. Any of the weapons for that matter. They've only gotten that one frag. And yeah, 4 versus 3. This will be a second on the board for Winstrike. It's a good job. I'm going to try and make it any further. I'm going to try and make it any closer. Again, looking towards that max loss bonus, oh, sorry, that third round loss bonus buy. Eventually, they actually will wrap around and make it quite expensive. The second AK has lost Jumqua. I don't think he can get there in time, no. So, lost investment for 3 players for Winstrike. More specifically, that one player, Boomich, that had the AK. A bitter pill to swallow, but Winstrike will have to swallow it and move forward into round 3. AK is rebought, force invested. Entries coming in towards A, should be pretty standard stuff. Boomich takes out Kick, actually. That's not the best case scenario. Okay. They are going to be able to regain control of it, but I did not see that much coming, that's for certain. 2 versus 3, damage done to 2 players again. Probably could do enough damage to take these rifles out of their hands, but fortunately, Belina and Jimqua are on cleanup duty. Making amends for the mistakes that Winstrike had made in the entries. The 3-0. The M4's out for GoodJob. Kevlar, no helmets. Smart. All AKs will be out for Winstrike. Obviously, they saved the 3 from the last round so they can invest into 2 in this one. Economy's still going to be pretty broken from the earlier damage. So 5,400 on Jumqua, but 3,100 on Belina, the next man down in terms of the money line. He's only going to get aggressive as well. There's CTs are going to try and overwhelm them. Unfortunately, they're not going to find anything, and Kick may be in a decent position to peek out and take down SandZ. Both players waiting for an opening. And Jumqua also there to support. Belina spots box, takes him down, looks for the second, can't get Coffee. Gets some damage on Coffee. Taps come through Waterfalls, desperately looking for anything he can, but it's just not happening. 5-on-4, Waterfalls sprayed back, finally taken down by SandZ to a 4 versus 4. And Phoenix has got the decent angle and decent vision. I think decent info to where the players are playing into Sunroom. Phoenix gets spotted, taken out by Belina, quickly trading. SandZ's ready to try and trade him though, and he's on point with his second. Keeping things oh so even to a 3 versus 3, but now smoke towards the cross. The T side are going to flash their way inside. They're still going to line them up, takes the bomb planter down. Fortunately, it is on a rotation, so Winstrike will be able to go back to A, no problem. But they have pulled the rotation away, Dobery. This should go back towards Z, they're going to try head towards B, but going to rethink his ideals and hold back on highway. Might even hear these footsteps if he gets close enough. And they're going to hear the footsteps, they know for certain what's going on. And Dobery will be able to take down Jumqua. Kick going to trade it right back. 2 low HP players, just about one out by Coffee on the HP advantage. The next face should be able to seal it. Who's going to win it out? Kick or Coffee? Coffee moving up with the M4A1S. Kick holding back. And Squeaky looking for the way back in. Squeaky door is open. Coffee realises this and he's going to try and creep closer. He's not got a defuse kit either, so he's got to stick this 10-second defuse at this point. Giving up his angle. And Kick going to take control. 2 kills, played that one to perfection. Given the situation that he was in. 4-0 now. Winstrike are coming into this map with a lot of momentum, and they are putting that to effect. Now GoodJob down to the eco here. Tease. Playing it carefully, not going to allow the pistols to get the better of them. Nice frag for Waterfalls, kicks things off. The tease can try to pick them apart, although there is a backstab incoming from Phoenix and SadZ. Coffee and Box can hold on for however long they can. They can actually make it into effect, and they do manage to get 2 frags and a third. Okay, damage done by the pistols, not bad for an eco. Phoenix is on for a little bit more. Hold on a second. Hold up. Oh, how carefully they played, but oh, how far it will fall. Kick watching main, not from the right side. The spray can't get the shot on Phoenix. Finally takes him down. But still, with pistols and no armor, that's a lot of damage for Winstrike to take. And again, it wears down the economy. GoodJob up for the reset, potentially. See how the money line lines up after this. Only 2 players and more than $2,000. Winstrike might be able to justify another force buy in the next round, but that all depends on how this round goes. They get wiped. They get wiped out on this round. I don't see it happening. Mitch will start things off right, spraying through the smoke. Doesn't know that he's got that damage on Box. Make sure to cover off mid from Z. AWP in hand, spoke for the garage door. Waterfalls on the T-sub will lead things. Oh, nice nade. Return back, however, from Coffee. Waterfalls and Boomich couldn't count on anything. If Box put that second nade in, that might have actually been able to finish the job on those 2 players, but they don't know what's up. So they'll try for Belina and look for the 2 next frags. Incendiary coming from Box might actually force Boomich off the angle. Flashbangs incoming and everything. Gonna push them away from Boost. Nice utility play from GoodJob, and they're just taking little bits and little bits of damage. It's all just stacking up against Winstrike. Still a 5v5. No early picks. No early frags for either side. Waterfall's now going to put the Molotov into effect. Now flash bangs in. Counter Molotovs come back from GoodJob. We're going to try to see if they can deny, slow it down, but they've used all their incendiaries. The last is on the A-bomb site. They're still going to line up for Saz. He takes 2 back as Jimcraw gets Phoenix. Kick's got to get this trade, and he will be able to do so, but they're in a 3-on-3, and the bomb's yet to cross towards the site. Dobry can still shut this down if he gets into position. 10 seconds remaining, and the bomb will get planted for default. Box moving forward, doesn't see Boomich, but will be able to read his position and take the headshot. Kick with a quick trade back. We remain at evens mostly, but Waterfalls finally goes down to Dobry, and he doubles down for the double kill. The first will be on the board for GoodJob at long last. 5-1 still to the favour of Winstrike, though. We are looking at a very nice round, or very nice half so far. And again, I said that this force buy from Winstrike will all go depending on how well they do in this round, and I'd say that they did pretty well. 3 players forced to rebuy from GoodJob, and a bomb plant as well to bolster their own economy. The SMGs will be rife, but again, it's another similar situation to Inferno. If they can get this round now, then GoodJob will be in a very, very dire predicament. No money for them. They've had to reinvest in 3. They've got the AWP and the AK, but 3 players going towards mid. They're going to try and challenge this one. Phoenix gets close towards the wallbanger shot, but not to be in this case. Flashbangs and Molotovs away. Jimcraw is going to take an early face out towards the T main of B, but Belina opens things up with the opening frag. Box going down on counter boost. Their efforts won't go for much more until Phoenix goes there and takes that frag on Waterfalls. Didn't see that coming, that's for certain. Very awkward flick to get as well. You've got to go diagonally rather than just flicking left or right. A minute to go for the T side. Bellina down to 7 HP, so good job with that trade back. Have control of the round. Look at how pushed up Sad Z is. He's going to go aggressive. Bellina is going to get spot. No! A free kill taken, but he didn't spray on towards him. Didn't know that Bellina had 7 HP. Didn't know he was there. And now there's no defensive for the B-bomb site. Sad Z's green, I guess you could say, is going to get the better of him. Flashbangs over. Coffee still got a USP out. Kicks one and the second. Can't get the third, though. Kick comes back in with the Mac 10. We're down to 2 versus 2 once again. As they do cross back towards Tree, they know that both these players are in heaven. But Dorby, nice position, but can't catch kickoff guards. So he'll plant back of sight. Boomich has the Mac 10 in his hands. And he will be able to take Dorby down. So it's all up to Phoenix. Last man that remains towards Tree. Kick spots him. AWP. A hell of a hard retake, and it's not going to made any better by the fact that Kick's got 51 points of damage left against him. So Phoenix will fall back, save the AWP, and Winstrike would have been able to force the issue away, it seems. Yeah, Phoenix is re-peeking back towards heaven, but this time he's got no chance. Six rounds on the board for Winstrike. Good job, still have their money players, however. Coffee, 4,300, and it looks like they're going to go for the force buy as well. Again, they did do the damage against Winstrike, so AKs, M4s. No warps for Winstrike yet. I don't think we've... seen one so far from this T side, but regardless, Winstrike are doing well without it. Again, they could be on to reset Good Job properly. Peeking towards main, trying to get an angle. Ooh, but Boomich peeks out. No, he doesn't even peek out Squeaky. He just sprays through the door and catches box off. I thought he opened that door up, and I thought he might be open to the trade, but no. Eventually, Dobry will get forward, get into position, and take that AK out of his hands, so... 4 versus 4 once again. Slight HP advantage to Good Job, but weapon advantage to the favour of Winstrike. Dorbury is going to try and change that as he gets himself his second. Drops the bomb as well. Is Kit going to try peek towards the sea? He's going to put some flashbangs in. Flashbangs away, actually. Might be able to take this one down. Bellina's in a backstab position here towards Highway alongside one teammate. They're going to get suppressed though, and Coffee's going to turn towards Kick. Drop the bomb once again. One more here on Electric Box. Bellina's still going to spot him and take him down. 2 HP as Jimqua takes Coffee. Sadzer knows where both players are. He takes the lone man, looks for the second, and is able to hold on barely for Good Job. 2 rounds to 6, and again they will put paid to Winstrike's plans. One man on catwalk was all they needed. Winstrike is still going to go ahead with this force buy. Mac 10 CZ UMP for Jimqua. Boomich yet to buy. I'm not sure if Sad Z is being cheeky or what, but regardless. Winstrike. Moving up to control. LWP for Phoenix. Trying to catch a blind shot against Jimqua, but can't seem to do it. Might catch him off in Sunroom. Meanwhile, Dobry's pushed in, spots Waterfalls, tags him up. Sure, he shouldn't re-peek it at that point in the season at that range. He's not going to be able to take the kill. Go back a few months and maybe we might be able to say the same, but nope, not to be this time. Doberry's still got a good angle against him. Waterfalls will peek out and will fall back for it. Meanwhile, Jumko's going to catch up the rotations of Sadze. They keep getting aggressive here. Good job. Go towards it. Fenech's going to try and get the smoke out, and he's going to get caught off guard as well. What's going on here? The CT side, they keep getting picked apart. It's all on this B site weakness. They just go aggressive, and they can't win the fights. And all 5 players will fall for it. 7 now on the board for Winstrike. That was a disaster for GoodJob. Only, like, mostly pistols there for the T side as well. And GoodJob are going to force the buy once again, but their economy has been broken a little bit worse than Winstrike's has. And you can see what that's done to them. CZs and Deagles. Smoke, HE, and Flash, and Jumquo straight in with the shot on Coffee. Doberry's going to try and see if he can find an angle out here towards main, but no one's going to get aggressive. Again, they've pushed up towards box and main for GoodJob. This half is just falling apart for them. I do take solace in the fact that they are pretty T-sided when it comes to cash, but still, this is really sloppy CS, all things considered, from GoodJob. Again, the timing catching Fenech off guard. They try go aggressive towards B site, and they just fall apart for it. Smoke some Molotovs, now flashbangs into try and push Belina further forward. Turn the favour against GoodJob. Again, Sad Zed peaks. Again, he gets shut down by Kick. Box and Doberry now. Last 2 that remain. One on either side. One going to rotate back towards Zed. Tries to cover off mid, but fake flash from Box. Or fake flash against Box, I should say. Now move forward. He gets 1 frag. That's all he's going to do, though. Belina and Boomich. Full control. Winstrike with an 8th. Going to win out their T-side half. Only 2 gained by GoodJob in the interim. The P250s will come back from these boys. But still. Very, very sloppy stuff. But next, he's giving up early information to Waterfalls. Up there, misses the first shot, fortunately, so double Molotov. Doesn't matter, because towards the other side of the map, Boomich is going to take down the boys on a suicide mission. Box, Coffee, Doberry dead. 2 players that remain, both on B site. I think Winstrike connects the dots together at this point. They will pick them apart. Not a single point of damage done to Winstrike in this round, and it may stay that way for the end of the round. Waterfalls close, dangerously close towards Sad Zed. Okay, does get close to taking Jimqua down, but unfortunately all 5 players will stay alive regardless. So they have got weaponry, they have got money built up, loads of value coming in from Winstrike. They know they're in a very good spot, and I think GoodJob realised this as well. What do they do to break this T side? Something's got to change. Again, I don't want to see that B aggression because it just hasn't worked out. But what a GoodJob going to try playing at here. 2 players towards B. That's Fenech and Sad Zed once again. Fenech smoke to go aggressive out towards Checkers. Already gets caught off on the good spawns. Ah, 3 HP down to the nades. Just forced the hole back behind. Behind nothing, actually. Just gets sprayed straight through the smoke and goes from main to Checkers. He's dead instantly again. GoodJob can't take these aggressive peaks. They just get punished every single time for it. What a complete role reversal from the GoodJob we saw on CT side Inferno. "45 seconds remain. They've only got 1 man, Doberry, to hold on to A site. Box is too busy pushed up towards mid, hoping to catch off a T-side player going for a split backstab through highway. The main focus is all going to be on Dobry. He gets one, gets the second, looking for Belina. Bomb dropped on for the 3K, but he only gets two. Still, he's bought a chance. Rotations incoming from the CT side. They do damage to Waterfalls. The bomb is allowed to cross, though. It will be full retake mode with no defuse kit either for GoodJob. Flash is over. Coffee goes down. Box and SadZ. SadZ on a long rotation back towards Squeaky. I think that Squeaky door is closed as well, so better be looking and hoping. Oh, no, it's actually open instead. That may be a chance right here. Belina not expecting it. He will go falling. Kick there for the quick trade, though. Quickly takes Box's head off. And now it's all up to SadZ. Sprays on through. Looks for both these players, but he can't seem to do it. He's out of time. No way in hell. Kick. Down to a red box. Does fall to Zed at least, but Waterfalls and SadZ are going to be able to get away alive. With a 10th round on the board for Winstrike. Won't be sweating the damage too much at this point because they've got a lot of money and they got a lot of value out of the CT weapons from I don't even know how many rounds ago. It was a very long time ago. Now they can upgrade to the AKs. They've still got the AWP in play for Waterfalls. The poorest player is on $7,000. Well, at least the kick brought down. He's on $4,000. So even if they get reset now, when they get shut down right now, then they still have enough money to invest. Get another full buy out. GoodJob. Working off another half buy. Oh, SadZ just peeked in from the B-bomb site. Finex is left with not a whole lot. Will catch Jumquat off guard, but runs out of ammo against Kick. Box picks up an AK that was dropped. Actually, two players got picks towards the A-bomb site. So Boomich and Jumquat will go down. But B is open. So 2 versus 3. I imagine Blocks will just be saving that AK at this point. Okay. Waterfalls, you awake there, buddy? Just making sure that you, you know, looking at your monitor, make sure that no one's at the door. Almost got taken down for it, and that would have been a nice pickup for GoodJob at least to take that AWP out of play, but in the end, Box gets caught off guard a little bit too further pushed up in Z, and well, that is the result, 11-2. A fantastic half for Winstrike. They'll be very happy with how this is going, but GoodJob have to put a lot of faith in their abilities on the offensive line. Bringing out the double AWP setup for the first time this map. Finex and Box, what can you do with it? One towards mid, one on the A-bomb side. I think Finex actually being boosted up there. I think he's boosting someone else. Yeah, he's boosting up Dobry, the Shroud spot. Can he do anything with this, though? One minute. 15 seconds remaining. Belina, the great reads. Dobry's dead. Coffee gonna line up 2 frags, but can't get them both. Belina down to 6 HP. They've got to get finished off. SadZ desperately trying to pick off Waterfall's burst fire. Finally, enough damage goes into him to take things to a 4 versus 4, but the CTs are still held back. The bomb has crossed, and Coffee gets one down. Belina's still able to cross low HP. No, Coffee on for 3 frags. And now it's all Jumquat left alone. Takes one out towards mid. But they have bomb control. GoodJob just needs to set up the crossfire and allow no passage for Jumquat. So sandbags, he'll peek. Finex will still miss his shot. Look for the second face, lands the leg. And Jumquat takes him down. SadZ immediately getting rid of that AWP. They're cursed for the CT side. And Jumquat could still be on to clutch this. 12 HP. How's he going to force this one out? The crossfire has been locked out. GoodJob know what's up. 10 seconds remain for Jumquat. SadZ going to peek, spot him, spray him. 3 rounds will remain on the board for GoodJob. Winstrike are on a tear here. 11 rounds. At least to close out their half. That's still a hell of a comeback for GoodJob to make happen. Not even the 5 rounds that you could possibly get at the beginning of the next half. Ooh. Not even those 5 rounds you get at the beginning of the next half will be able to bring you back to evens against Winstrike, even in the best case scenario. As Waterfalls and Kick instantly take down the aggressive force. GoodJob are just not good at peeking. Phoenix will still take down Waterfalls though, try and turn things back towards their favour. Flashbangs not going to catch off. Two for one, of course, leads to the favour of Winstrike. Looking for more aggression. Looking for more aggression. Jimqua. Obviously a passive position, hoping to catch off a CT that peeks in towards main. Because he knows that GoodJob do this. He knows that it peeks towards B. He knows that they get aggressive on counter boost, so he knows he can probably win out that fight if he's ready for it. However, the T's rotate towards A. Doberi's going to take down Boomich. And Phoenix takes down Belina. Okay, the rotations are incoming, and now it's all on Jimqua. And open his hand alongside Kick. He takes down Phoenix. Now Dobry left remaining here on the corner cross. Takes down Kick. It's all on Jimqua. All alone this time. Flashbang catches him off entirely. Orb shots ring out more to try and suppress him. He is able to cross successfully to the site. Try look for the bomb plumb. He's going to try and fend them off instead. 10 seconds remain. He takes down Dobry regardless. But he can't do anything more than that. Coffee turns things to 4-11. Salvaging a half, I guess you could say, but that is stretching it. (11-4). GoodJob are basically in need of a pistol and both the conversions, else they are done. But it's not the first time we've seen a comeback in this series, so let's see if GoodJob can turn the odds to their favour. Pistol round coming up to play for the PT50 for Box. The flash and smoke for him. Waterfall's got the utility for Winstrike, and they're just going to go aggressive. They're going to pick them apart. Boom, it's 3 headshots. Well, 2 actually. Belina gets 1 more, and Sad Zed, Phoenix, and Dobry are going to be able to recover back to 2 versus 2, but still the aggression doing serious work. They managed to gain early control, and now Waterfalls and Kick are just going to lock out the remainers. 12-4, Winstrike. Pistol victory, GoodJob shut down. What do you do, man? You hate to see it. You really do. GoodJob struggled so much. Especially on aggression, or when they were trying for aggression on B site. Then Winstrike do the exact same thing on pistol and just rip them apart. This has not been, well, I'm not sure what it has been, but it certainly has not been very comfortable for GoodJob. Coffee, up close personal, does take Boomich out actually. A small lapse in form for the moment. Winstrike not going to completely fortify the A site, so the T-side will be allowed a little bit of control. The bomb will actually go down towards A, but they're still spread out, trying to find an angle out here. In mid, in main, Jimqua's going to take down Dobry, and Sad Zed will fall. Very on for situation. Moving forward on towards it. Kick actually takes down Belina, which is going to cause a major problem, especially if Box is landing 1Ds like that. Almost takes down his own teammate. And Waterfalls will be able to finish the job. Box, no chance to help. A bomb plant at least for GoodJob, but will that justify a second force bar? They're just going to save for a full-blown rifle and try and tank their way through 10 rounds in a row. What is the play from GoodJob? Whatever it is, it has to be magic. They've got to get a lot of rounds in a row. AK is getting forced out. The Galil will come through for Box, and good job denied immediately. Their boost control. Finex trying to get a 1D on the first man, but can't quite do it. Belina will catch Box going aggressive again. Winstrike just baiting in the angles for GoodJob. We're just going to shut them down for it. This is one of their final chances at this point. Lost one of their rifles. Galil dropped on boost. I don't think Coffee or Finex fancies picking it up. Flashbang over. Dobry dead. Sad Zed dead. Belina going to try to turn on towards Coffee, but it doesn't matter. Waterfalls is still supporting. And it's all Finex as the last man that remains. AK picked up. Bomb on his back. Making a lot of noise. Kick's going to be able to hear this and we call in a rotation. He's going towards mid, actually, so he might even just be able to get the frag for it. Simple. It's simple for Winstrike. GoodJob going to force this one out, and they're going to place a final stand here. They're going to wait for 4 rounds of loss bonus. They don't even look like they're coordinated. Dobry forced by in the MAC-10. CZs and Eagles. And a P250 as well for Box. Jumquat already ready to shut this down. The nade lands perfect. Can't rip him apart as well as he wanted to. So actually they will get a bomb plant out of this. But again, how much is it going to be worth in the grand scheme of things? GoodJob. Kind of have to fend off this retake. Deep smoke as well. Forces Belina off angle, but Waterfalls are still there. Is no one going to bomb down? Is no one going to plant it? Okay, there we go. Eventually going down at the hand of Sad Zed. Now they move further forward. Coffee. Rotate. Dobry goes forward. Boomich takes 2. Waterfalls are going to get traded back though. Coffee with an M4 turns things to a 1 versus 1 as his teammates fall. It's all on him. A desperate clutch to keep his team alive in this one. And Boomich has a defuse kit. He might be able to tap this once he's got time to play with. Flashbang's over. Sticks it. Gets forced away. Now going to stick it away. Coffee's got a peek. He's got to take the frag. Knows that he's sticking it. And he still is able to win the fight. 4 kills for Coffee. The hero that GoodJob needed. Coming in just in the nick of time. Still the 5 AKs, GoodJob, and we're going to invest a lot into this round. Are they going to play aggressive like they have done throughout this entire match, or will Winstrike be up against a passive T-side force, desperate not to try and make any mistakes? Kick first man in. Sad Zed, does he expect this? Looks like he doesn't. Is he going to check the left-hand side? Oh, he's not. He does, actually. It looked like he wasn't. It looked like he was looking directly at Squeaky Door, but still. 5-on-4 situation. CT's incoming for the backstab. Finex going to be up to take these players down. As Dobry and Co are still suppressed, trying to get in towards the A-bomb site. Finally, they do get out of Squeaky Door. They take down Belina. Look for Boomich, is still on the site with a 1D shot opportunity. Takes down Box in the end. And meanwhile, the backstabbers are caught off guard, and they are pretty much shut out of the site. Finex with 2 frags. GoodJob, hold on for a little bit longer. Winstrike's forced by. Will not work out. And now all players will be down to eco status. I should be seeing USPs. A Zeus for Boomich, so they are still pretty confident, it seems, on the Winstrike squad. And he nade straight in. GoodJob should have the advantage, but they're all stacked towards mid and they've done damage. Box reads it, sprays on Waterfalls, looks for second man. He will be able to find it. Boomich meanwhile will fall to the hands of Sad Zed. He even takes Waterfalls as well. Jumquat still fragging with the USP. He takes down Finex, so that's something, but the main brunt of it is that 7th round for GoodJob. They even allow Phoenix to get to the AWP, so... 4 AKs out for the Good Job squad. Winstrike with the M4s to play. If they win this one, they will be on match and map point. Oh, and Sads there with a lucky spray as well. Belina taking out to kick things off. This is the Good Job we need to see. They're starting to really spin up now. Back in the matchup, potentially. Boomich can't take down Box. He's got a Seuss of his own. I think he might have picked that up earlier on. Boomich made his way in towards main. I think Box heard that footsteps, and they might be able to hear out and read the fact that they are in main. Kind of counteracts to that point as well. They are moving towards the B-bomb site. Moving up close and personal. Dobry trying to play entry, but Jumquo has it locked down. Looks for his second frag of coffee. Not like this, boys. Sadze got to get up close and personal. Jumquo's waiting for it. You get sprayed down in the smoke. So Sadze turns things to a 3 versus 3. Re-smokes tree and looks in towards the site where Waterfalls is holding. Back a site and back a Box. Sadze moving up close and personal. Waterfall's going to play a ring of roses. They still turn on towards Boomich, but they haven't accounted for Waterfalls. He takes 2 frags, and Box is left alone. In checkers, caught up in a crossfire, and Winstrike are going to win it 15-7. Good job now. 8 rounds in a row to go to overtime. AK is out for everybody here, and Good Job cannot afford to whiff this. They are in dire need of a victory right now. Phoenix! Nice shot on kick. I think they got the information. He just sprayed towards his head roughly with the initial first face towards main, but Boomich gets a quick trade back, so he's a 4-on-4, and Belina allowed to upgrade as well to an AK. Can he shut down the headshots of Good Job? That is the real question of the moment. Right here. How close they are. Box is going to be able to get up towards heaven. Takes down Waterfalls. But Jumquo still waiting in checkers. Retry, cut them off. Gets one before he's traded back. Boomich waiting towards mid. Phoenix is going to get caught off guard. Belina's there to support, but a bomb is on the back of Dobry, and he's going to get the plant down. 2 versus 2. Box ready towards Zed. They know that he's up in this side. Tags him up, takes the first and the second, a 3K for Box. Coming alive once again to save Good Job's bacon. And that will actually reset Winstrike, so... Good Job now moving further forward. Against the force by the CT side. Look how aggressive they're going to get. Belina proving that he can be good at this. Is Dobry ready for this? I don't think they all are. They're not going to go so far in towards Garage. First shot from Box shuts down Boomich. And Belina moves forward against Dobry. Takes him down. Does get traded back by Sadzed. So 1 AK drop. The CTs might be able to get that much out. Ooh, but Kit catching off Coffee, overextending a bit far. We're still in 3 versus 3 territory, but fortunately that AK goes out of the hands of the CT side. 3v2, the bomb will get planted on the part of Sadzen. Waterfalls and Jumquo. Ooh, tag up at the box. Waterfalls are going to catch him through the smoke. Sadzen waiting for the quick train. He will be able to do so. Leaving, ooh, Jumquo on the backstab. Is he looking for exits? Is he looking to clutch it? He's got Kevlar, he's got no defuse kit for next. Gonna get spotted, sprayed down at 2 HP, and Sadzed's gonna be the man that wants to gonna clutch it out. And does get that 3K together, so 9 rounds on the board for Good Job. P250s for Winstrike. And use USP, that's basically it. They have to eco in this one. Good job now. Moving forward onto the default. Gonna get aggressed on towards a long by Belina. Yep, close and personal. They're still going to try breaking towards the A-bomb site, which is what Box is good for. Out towards Highway. We'll try and look for the frag against the likes of Boomich, and he will be able to do so. Meanwhile, Belina falling to Dobry. The 3 CTs that remain might be able to combine onto Dobry himself. Not going to see any one of them, so quite interesting to see if they'll get the frag. He's ready for them now. Only gets one. Jimquat now to face. Sands there ready and waiting for him. Got the info as well. They should be able to hear it. Yeah, Box takes him down. Jimquat goes falling. 10 rounds on the board. 5 to go for GoodJob. I know this comeback might not seem that impossible anymore. Molotov's down, kick. Belina gonna get suppressed alongside Waterfalls here in mid. The flashbang utility usage is great from GoodJob. Are they going to be able to turn it into the frag though? Apparently not. Kick's going to spray on towards 2. Traded back by Dobry. Still got one man close. Belina's waiting and watching. And he will be able to drop the bomb as well. 3 versus 2. Finex trying to enter, but Boomich going to shut him down. And just when GoodJob were on the cusp of turning this around, they may have just blown it all up to coffee. 1 versus 4. Belina spots him. Jumqua takes the peak, and Winstrike will 2-0 their way to victory. 16-10 on map 2. I was hoping the GoodJob will be able to put up a decent fight out here. They had a much better fight on Inferno, but even then they lost that map in overtime, and definitely felt like the end of that map, the frustrations that came out of it for GoodJob just carried into cash. And this is the end result. 16-10 to the favour of Winstrike in cash. 19-17 to the favour of Winstrike on Inferno. And 2-0 in the series overall. They're going to be winning their opening matchup of the group. Now we'll be looking to take on, I believe it was Windigo that won earlier today. So yeah, Windigo. So GSL group stage, they'll be taking them on in the near future. That is Group A. That is the day done for today. So thanks again for joining us here at StarLadder for StarSeries and iLeague, the EU Qualifier. My name has been Switchblade J, of course, and I want to thank you all for joining me as an individual myself. And yeah, so long. Take care. Make sure you follow the channel for more, because there will be much more qualifying action coming up later today. If you're a North American fan, you can tune into the North American qualifiers a little bit later in a few hours. But if you're an EU fan, tune in sometime soon, and hopefully I'll see you there.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.